Hey guys, so it has been a while, and I apologize for kind of dropping off the earth like I did. I was getting really burnt out just making content in all of my spare time. On top of that, there's really not been a whole lot of games I've been really into recently. Every MMO I play just gets old pretty quick. I tried BFA for a while when it first came out, and I was just amazed at how little it held my interest. I've gone back to it recently looking to get some of the new allied races, but there's nothing like getting your fifth pair of 380 pants when you just need to replace your 340 belt to make you lose interest. I found myself going back and downloading just about every MMO I've ever played, just trying to find something I enjoyed. Hell, I was even playing on the Warhammer Online private server Return of Reckoning, because I always loved the RVR in that game. Leveling up is still a nightmare though, and ultimately I got sick of it. I've been trying to get back into Final Fantasy XIV, but every time I make it over a major leveling hump, I hit another blockade where the story quest requires me to be a level higher, and I'm yet again resorting to daily dungeons and side quests to level. Even with the new expansion coming soon, I just don't know that I have the oomph to keep stabbing away at those levels. Having to start at 50 because I was a red mage was bad enough. I at least hoped the Stormblood story content would be enough to mostly level me. I know I was always ahead in Heavensward. Mostly, I find I just always get bored in that game. Stormblood's story is not my cup of tea so far, and grinding old content I've already done a million times isn't really either. I didn't strike out with one game though, and it's a game I haven't played in a while, probably over a year or so. One of my friends is constantly talking to me about Star Citizen, and while I think the game sounds amazing, it still sounds like it's got a ways to go before it has the whole package. And by all means, they're working towards it. I'm definitely playing it, mostly waiting for the next free fly event to see which ship I want, but thinking about a good sci-fi game got me remembering Warframe. I decided to download it again and see if I could pick up where I left off. A lot has changed since I last played it, and I felt like I was walking in quicksand, but I've been slowly getting acclimated. It's the first game in a while that has made me actually want to make content again, as it has a lot of weird little activities that are complicated at first, but really fun. I've also been playing BDO a little in the background, although nothing very serious. I'm mostly just leveling horses for money to keep trying for Pegasus attempts. I'm up to 7 tries now. I'll have to put a video compilation together for that at some point too. I'm going to warn you guys though, even though I do plan to make some new content here, mostly for Warframe with a little bit of BDO horses thrown in, I may not be able to make it for very long. Why, you ask? Well, because I'm pregnant, and very pregnant at that, 28 weeks now. So I've got maybe 10 to 12 weeks to go before I'm going to be stuck with baby duty. This is not my first rodeo, so I'm pretty used to how it goes. My last baby wouldn't even sleep unless he was on me, so I was stuck doing the most minimal of gaming. Usually something that could be played with just a mouse. He hated baby wraps, and so I had to hold him with one arm and try my best to game with the other. After a while, you start to go crazy. This time around, I'm going to try my best to get the new little baby used to their crib, hopefully. Doesn't always work though, the baby usually decides what they're comfortable with, and for those first few months, I usually let them. So just know if suddenly I'm not around, it's because I've had the baby. I will do my best to let you guys know, maybe through Twitter or on my website. Just realize it's a lot of work, and I will be out of commission for a while. The thought crossed my mind, why even bother when you know you'll be going away again soon? But I was pretty amazed to see that I'm up to 4K subs, and I thought, maybe people might actually want to hear from me and see what I'm up to. Like I said, playing Warframe with all its unique little side hobbies has given me the itch to make some content again. And I think when you make content, it should be because you actually want to, and not just to chase views. I find whenever I get into that area of chasing views that I always come out feeling unsatisfied, because you just don't enjoy it as much. So less trying to make money, and more just having fun with it. That's why I started making guides in the first place, that and because I could never find what I needed. So there you have it. I already have the footage and the script written up for my first Warframe video, which will be on animal conservation. I've got a bunch of other topics I'm super interested in covering as well, like mining, fishing, and just guides to help people get oriented, because I had a lot of trouble getting there. I always tend to think of content in those terms, like if I'm having this problem, other people must be having this problem too. So keep an eye out for the new video this week, and I'll try to be a little bit more active on my channel here. But keep in mind, I'm super busy in real life now, so most of my time is going to be spent going to stupid doctor's appointments, You know, actually playing games and then making content for them when I can. I don't have as much time to sit around on YouTube like I used to and just respond to comments, but I do read them most of the time. I hope you guys find this new stuff interesting and maybe even give Warframe a try to see if you like it. Better yet, sign up through my referral code and you can get a 7-day affinity booster. I also get some nice freebies like weapon slots and rare mods too, so that's nice. Link will be down below in the info if you want it. See ya!